Right, next up we've got Matt Savage. If you're in for a bit of comedy, hopefully. Give Matt a round of applause. Matt Savage, everyone.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome to the RMA Tavern. This is Portsmouth's equivalent of the Royal Albert Hall. And you are here, and this is happening right now. My name is Matt Savage, and for those of you who have seen me before, welcome back. I thought you might return. And for those of you who are yet to experience the wrath of my stupidity, welcome. My comedy is a lot like an STD. It's awkward and you should avoid it. But if you get it, you'll kind of like it, but you won't talk to your mother about it. And talking of STDs, this situation kind of reminds me of an STD clinic. You know, the penis doctor, the fanny mechanic. The way you're all looking at me with your beady eyes. Some with suspicion, some with disgust. I find that the STD clinic visit often varies for those of you who are regulars, but it all depends on whether you get a male or a female doctor. For example, if you go up to the sex clinic door, hold on, no, that's not how you go up to a sex clinic door, hold on. If you go up to a sex clinic door, hello, come in. Ah, it's a woman. And all of a sudden, old Devil and Angel jump on your shoulders. Devil's all like, go on mate, get in there, tell her what you've been up to, you schlag. And old Angel's all like, well come on, you've got a wife, a mother and a daughter. Show the woman some respect. Good point, Angel, I'm with you. So in you go with Angel on your shoulders. You walk into the room and there's a mature professional woman there. And she looks you in the eye, and you know that she knows that your penis is faulty. And then she starts asking questions. How many lovers have you had? Have you had oral? Oh, this professional woman asking you if you've had oral. That's disgusting. It's like your grandmother saying clitoris. But then the worst part comes, ladies and gentlemen, when you actually have to get the old boy out and show her. Now, let me tell you, I don't mind getting my wang out for ladies if I've got a raging boner. But you're going into this clinic with your poorly flaccid penis. And the whole experience is disgusting and embarrassing. But if you get a male doctor, come in, you get Devil and Angel back on your shoulders again. And Devil's all like, don't worry about it, he's a geezer, he's like one of your friends down the pub, get in there and tell him what you've been up to, you schlag. And Angel is all like, where's Angel? Don't fucking ask questions, just get in there and tell him what you've been up to, you rotter! So you get a bit more confidence and you sort of strut into the sex clinic and you go to give the doctor a high five! Doctors don't give high fives. And then he starts with the questions. How many sexual partners have you had? And you come up with some obscure number like 34, and he doesn't believe you and you don't believe yourself. It doesn't matter because you're both geezers. And then he asks you, oral? Oral, doc, oral! High five? Yes, doctors do give high fives. And out, it's a much better day. So let me ask you, ladies and gentlemen, has anyone here been to the STD clinic recently? Ah, the gentleman in the back there, sir. Well done for your honesty. I appreciate it. What did you have?
I've had it, thankfully.
Nothing, but okay.
Yeah, I'm going to keep you quiet for the old pub, that's right.
Don't think anyone believes you, but I appreciate your honesty. Well done, sir. Despite your filthy penis, you have the handshake of a stallion, borderline rapist. But handshakes are important, ladies and gentlemen, because there's such a variety nowadays. You know, you get the genuine handshake like this gentleman gave me, which is very respectable. But then you get like the alpha male handshake where they really grip your hand and shake it really hard and you're thinking, oh, does this guy even like me? And then you get like the kind of posh fingertip handshake where they kind of bob up and down like this. Oh, hello, pleased to meet you. And it looks like a swan giving a blowjob. And then there's the obvious pot smoker handshake, where you go like that and they go like that, and there's a bit of this and that for a little while. Then they grab your hand, they point it towards you, and they go, "Oh, bro," and you think, "Fucking grow up." but then, ladies and gentlemen, there's the worst one. The wet, floppy, limp-wristed handshake. Now, it doesn't matter who you are or what you do, if you give one of these wet, floppy handshakes, you're instantly a knob. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a knob. Now, I met a fella once. He was a good-looking guy, and he was quite successful, a bit of a celebrity. I won't mention his name. I'll call him George for now. And upon meeting him, I was like, "Oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Lamb." And what he offered me was this wet, floppy handshake. Like he had put his balls in my hand. Not actually the balls, just the skin seeping through my fingers. Nice to meet you, George Lamb. And you don't expect it for someone like that, because he's on the TV and the radio. They don't make him like they fucking used to, do they? Not like fucking Jimmy Savile. Now, I'm not going to go too deep into this, but Jimmy Savile's a pervert? Did no one fucking see that coming? No one's going to tell me they didn't see that this long white haired, tracksuit wearing, cigar chomping, roller skating geezer is a fucking pervert. Well, if anything good's going to come of this Jimmy Savile scandal, is that Halloween's going to be a lot more interesting, isn't it? It's going to be more than just the old ghost and witch scenario. It's going to be like ghost, Savile, witch, Savile, Savile, witch, ghost, Savile, 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 witch, Savile. They're going to be fucking running around everywhere! Oh, now then, fucking freaky. So, everyone looking forward to Halloween? Oh, that much. Well, I am. I'm really looking forward to Halloween because I used to fucking love it when I was a nipper, running around doing door-to-door, trick-or-treat. So much so that I actually Wikipedia'd trick-or-treat. The results, ladies and gentlemen, were quite worrying. This is actually Wikipedia's definition of trick-or-treat. Trick-or-treating is a customary practice for children on Halloween. Children in costumes, stroke disguises, travel from house to house in order to ask for treats such as candy or money. And this is where it starts getting worrying. With the question trick or treat, the trick is usually a threat to perform mischief on the homeowner or their property if no treat is given. Right, so basically, you give me something or I will cause you mischief. Isn't that terrorism? Is that what terrorists are? They're just kids that grew up loving Halloween too much. Is that why they're called extremists? Extreme trick-or-treating. I can imagine Bin Laden as a lad, going from door to door, dressed as the pork pie, saying trick-or-treat, buzzing his tits off, loving it. One day he's throwing eggs at people's houses, the next day he's blowing up the fucking Twin Towers. So, ladies and gentlemen, by all means enjoy Halloween, but don't take the trick too far. Do not become a terrorist. But there is something more important than Halloween in October. Would you like to know what it is? It's my fucking birthday. Has anyone else got a birthday in October? Fucking brilliant. See? Straight away. What day? Ah, so close. Mine's on Monday. Ah, so close to an extra bond. And you'll find that if you ask someone what month's your birthday and they say the same month, there's nothing more than you want than for them to say the same day as you. But usually they don't. And they end up just being that person in the pub again. That friend of a friend, a woman serving you behind a bar, the policeman arresting you. Now, snigger you may, but if the police should arrest you, and you have got the same birthday as a policeman, I'm pretty sure that he didn't see nothing. So it's always worth shouting out your birthday, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I still enjoy my birthdays. I really enjoy my birthdays. I hate the people who don't enjoy their birthdays. You know, you say happy birthday and they say, oh, don't remind me. Like, why not fucking remind you? If I don't remind you, what, are you going to forget about it and not get old and be forever young? It's not going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. I love my birthday, and that's thanks to my mum and dad, because they gave me a great childhood and great birthdays. So, I'd like to finish my set tonight on my mum and dad. Now, my mum and dad are lovely people. For those of you who know them, they are great, aren't they? Yeah. Penny and Steve. Now, my dad, he's a man of very few words. Unless you're a dog. If you're a dog, he'll love you, talk to you, walk you and care for you and feed you fucking breakfast in the morning. And I mean this, ladies and gentlemen. My dad, he actually makes toast for his dogs in the morning. And I don't just mean any old toast. I mean buttered toast cut into nice soldiers. Now, one morning, I turned up at mum and dad's house and I walked in to collect my lunch because my mum still makes my lunch for me. Yeah, what of it? And I saw some toast on the side and I thought, oh, that'd be nice. So I went to grab a piece and my old man went to me, don't touch that. That's not yours, that's for the boys. Make your own. For the boys? Dad, I'm a boy. I'm your boy. I came from your wang. I'm your own flesh and bloody blood. When will I ever be able to compete with these furry brown bastards? And he fucking walks them. He walks them and walks them and walks them and walks them. And my dad will walk them dogs for fucking miles. So you're probably thinking maybe he's a healthy man. But as much as my dad loves walking, he loves smoking. My dad's a smoker. He's one of them I don't give a fuck smokers. He'll smoke anytime, anywhere, in any place. When we go to Tesco's, he takes the shopping back to the car, unloads it, and then sparks a fag up for the journey back with a trolley. My mum and dad tried for 9 months to have me, and now I fucking know why. Can you imagine my dad's sperm? Oh, there's the egg, there's the egg, there's the egg. I'll do it another day. 9 months. And then you get my mum. Penny. Beautiful, sweet Penny. Now, my mum is a lovely woman, but, ladies and gentlemen, she has the knack of saying the most awkward things in everyday life. For example, she calls her cat her pussy. So, you say, oh, Mum, how are you? And she's like, oh, I've lost my pussy. I was stroking it earlier, now I've lost it. But the best one that my mum come out with, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to leave you this tonight. She was driving me to school one day in the car, and this white transit van come right up behind her. And I could see that she was getting agitated. She was looking in the mirror and she was like, he's right on my ass, he's coming right on my ass, right on my ass. So my mum winds down the window, and at the top of her voice, she shouts, you can come up my ass as much as you want, I ain't moving anywhere! And poor me has to go to school, and when they ask why I'm late, I have to explain that my mum lost her pussy, and then some guy come up her ass. What a terrible note to finish on. You've been a lovely audience. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
Matt Savage, everyone. Cheers, Matt. Right, are we ready for some soul funk and disco? Because I certainly am. That will be coming up very shortly.